November 2025 transits for Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon sign. You can see from both, you look at the external manifestation from your rising sign, from your lagna, that is your physical reality, and emotional impact, how you feel things in your mind, that you see from your moon sign. So if you're Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon, both you can watch this video, but for different purposes. So let's begin. So this is a very big transformative month. Huge changes that you don't see normally. Jupiter will be going retrograde. Saturn is finally going direct. Mars, Venus in their own signs, very strong, very powerful energy. We'll discuss. And then Sun is getting out of the debilitation. Mercury will be retrograde for 3 weeks. So we'll discuss all of that. Let's begin with Jupiter Guru Maharaj. Jupiter is exalted and it's in the Ucha Rashi. It's also Atichari, that means moving very fast, much faster than its normal speed. So that means business. It wants to give you results very quickly. So Jupiter is exalted in your 6th house in the sign of Cancer until 11th of November. So that means the first 10 days are excellent for your 6th house. That means better health. It'll give you wisdom as to how to take care of your health. Also expansion of your career, your job, your profession. You'll have more wisdom to share with other people, with your colleagues. Be a mentor, be a guide, a coach, a consultant in your job. And also expansion, literally, you may get a new job or a bigger role at work. So the 10 days, excellent, very powerful. Now, this may not give you immediate results, but at least you'll see motion or you'll see some things happening on those lines. There may be some triggers or at least the initial steps will be there. Also, 6th house is our enemy. So the first 10 days will give you profound wisdom how to deal with your enemies in a very wise manner, not through force. So your inner enemies, that is your Shadripus, the 6 weaknesses we have, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mad, Matsarya. Those 6 enemies you may be able to overcome through your wisdom. And then also external enemies, obstacles, challenges, or any legal issues and stuff, you'll have the wisdom to resolve those amicably through your wisdom, literally, through negotiation and as a very wise person. So those are the first 10 days. But then 11th of November, Jupiter goes retrograde. That means it wants to give you results of the previous sign, the previous house. So that will give expansion to your 5th house. Wonderful period for your children. Wonderful for your connection with your romantic partner. If you're looking for a relationship, this will be a good period. You'll meet a lot of people, introduce more spiritual things into your children's life, encourage them to be creative, to create something. You will also feel this surge of creative energy. Definitely try to create something, some project. Literally, if you're trying to have a baby, this month may give you that blessing. Of course, we have to look at the natal chart if that supports, but overall Jupiter will give you that kind of energy and maybe expansion in stock market and investments. Of course, this is not investment advice, this is not financial advice, and those are the energies. And then that retrograde phase will be there for a few months. So the 5th house matters will flourish. And also retrograde planet means it wants to go within. It internalizes the things that it rules in your chart. See, for Aquarius rising, Jupiter is your money planet because Jupiter rules your 2nd house, which is the family wealth, accumulated resources. Also, it rules your 11th house, which is your income, regular income, like every month, the money that you bring in is the 11th house. So both these houses ruled by one planet, that is Jupiter. It's exalted now, so overall good energy for finances, but it is retrograde means internalizes that. So you'll be contemplating, okay, how I can make money, how I can align with my finances, with my dharma, with my purpose, with my spiritual aspirations. This is the time to reflect on that. But also it will introduce you to friends from the past lives maybe. Also, you'll reassess your connection with your family members. That's the retrograde 2nd Lord. And the 11th Lord retrograde, you may also reassess your friendship with people. So all the superficial friendships will fall away, but you'll maintain this deep spiritual connection with a few people. You may even meet new people, and they may actually come from your past life also. So that's the retrograde Jupiter, the 11th Lord, sitting in the 6th house. So that's what's happening with Jupiter. Then we have Shani Maharaj finally going direct on 27th of November. But until then, the first 26 days, Saturn is still retrograde, and that means it wants to go back from your 2nd house to the 1st house. That's why I've shown it as on the cusp in the picture here. So it's on the cusp of the first house and the second house. So first 26 days, wonderful for your Lagna. It's your Lagna Lord. And coming back to the Lagna, huge blessings, expansion of all areas of life. It'll give you the insights into who you are, your development of your personality, expansion of your consciousness, and also being more self-confident. All those areas will give you expansion. Continue to do that. But after 27th of November, that's when Saturn will physically and mentally be present in your second house. So your finances will improve. You'll have more ideas how to make more money, savings long term. Secondly, your speech will be more mature, as if a wise person is speaking. So use your speech to your advantage. Go out, give lectures or any YouTube or whatever you do. But even at home, your speech will carry a lot of weight. So all those areas will flourish starting 27th of November. So that's Saturn going direct. I'll have a separate video on that as well. And then we have Mars in the own sign of Scorpio in your 10th house. Very strong, solid placement. Mars loves being in the 10th house also. So this will give a huge boost to your career. You'll have a lot of physical energy to work. You'll have a lot of physical energy to go and meet people, do things. Activity, a lot of activity will be there. One caution is don't get involved in any ego or do not react at your workplace. Do not respond to people, any provocation. Just think about it and then respond after you've calmed down. So take care of any anger issues at work. Otherwise, it's going to give you huge physical energy and this mindset to act, and you'll be very active. So that's the 10th house, huge blessing. Then Mars is also your third lord. So the third house also gets strength. If the lord is strong, that means go out, meet people, short distance travels, good for communication, written communication, marketing, sales, all of that. Plus doing things with your hands. Keep your hands busy, learning some instruments or writing. For writers, if you're a writer, this will be an excellent month. You can write, you can publish, all of that. And that may actually give you a lot of success in general. It could become a part of your career also. We have to see the natal chart also, but third house gets a lot of strength because of Mars transiting in the sign of Scorpio. Now, Mars will also be joined by Sun starting 16th of November, second half of the month. So the 10th house becomes even more strong. The king and the warrior in chief both are sitting in the 10th house of career, giving you success, giving you leadership qualities, this authority, giving you power to act, this physical energy to do action. So sky is the limit. And wherever sun goes, it gives you name and fame, like recognition. So you'll get more you'll get your fair share recognition. So act as a leader at work, in your business. So expand, and sky is the limit. So that's very positive transit. But before that, until 16th of November, Sun is still debilitated in your 9th house. So that means the first 2 weeks, you have to be careful dealing with your gurus, dealing with your father, dealing with your sangha. There may be ego issues. There may be clashes, literally like animosity is possible. But Venus is also sitting there very strong in the sign of Libra. So you have to let go of ego when it comes to dealing with your gurus or father. Also, when it comes to your spiritual path, just let go, be humble. That's the lesson. Then you realize the power of Sun in the 9th house. Okay, so that's the transit for Sun. And then we have Venus pretty much whole month there until 26th of November in your 9th house. It will give you deep esoteric wisdom also. You may actually even meet some very profound traditional gurus, tantric wisdom and stuff like that. So that's Venus in the 9th house. Now Mercury going retrograde for 21 days from 9th of November until 29th of November. Mercury retrograde means you internalize the areas ruled by Mercury in your specific chart. In your chart for Aquarius rising, Mercury is your 5th lord and Mercury is your 8th lord. So that means you want to have a very deep connection with your children. Use your intuition when you're dealing with your children. Same thing with your romantic partner. And also, this period will be extremely creative period. Give birth to something. And it's giving you all the skills and the power and ideas to create something. Now, 8th house going retrograde means internalize. Learn some esoteric wisdom. Go very deep. Connection with the universe. Why you are here. All those questions will be answered if you go very deep. And now the method of that is through intellectual introspection and analysis. Is this real? Is this real? So that's like the Buddhist way of analyzing. So through analysis, you want to reach the ultimate truth. That may sound like not so such a good thing. Normally they say don't analyze, but this is the Mercury, the Buddha. Literally, it's giving you these insights. Internalized Mercury means through introspection and also intuition. So that's the retrograde phase of Mercury. So those are the transits for Aquarius rising. If you like the content, please share and subscribe, and write in the comment section any other remedies you do and how the month is going for you.